Hi, I'm Dr. Holly Tech, clinical psychologist, and in this video, I'm just going to give you a few tips for motivation, because often when we're feeling a little bit low or a bit down, our motivation to do things really takes a nosedive. And of course, what often happens then is we start being unkind to ourselves, calling ourselves lazy, telling ourselves off, or beating ourselves up for not being motivated. But it's perfectly normal and it's a normal response to feeling low. So if you are struggling with motivation, I'm going to give you my 3 top tips. You can have a try and see if any of them work for you. So the first one is my absolute favorite. It's something that I use myself sometimes, and it's called the list of 3. So one of the reasons that motivation is really hard when we're feeling low is because there can seem like there's so many tasks to do. We're so behind on everything that we just don't know where to start and what to focus on. So what I like to do is I like to take a small piece of paper and rip one off here. So just about this big, tiny, or you could use a Post-it note if you wanted to, and a pen. And you're going to write on this piece of paper 3 micro tasks, 3 tiny little tasks that you would like to get done. So they're not going to be huge, they're just going to be teeny tiny. So I'll give you a few examples. So a work example, if you're someone that works, it could be, I'm going to respond to 1 email. I'm going to check my calendar for the day. And number 3, I'm going to tidy my desk, for example. A daily routine example could be, I'm going to brush my teeth, I'm going to get dressed, and I'm going to drink a glass of water, for example. And example number 3, if you want to do some chores, I'm going to collect my post from the mailbox, I'm going to clean 5 dishes, and I'm going to order a food shop online, for example. So 3 little tiny tasks. And depending on how bad you might be feeling, you could even split one of those things I've said into 3 on its own. It doesn't matter. No one's going to see this. So what you're going to do is you're going to write the list of 3 down on here. And then you're going to cross them off one by one as you complete the task, just like you would with a normal to-do list. And then when you're done, you're going to scrunch this piece of paper up and you're going to drop it wherever you are. So it could be on your desk, on your countertops, wherever, somewhere you can see it. Then you're going to take your next piece of paper and you're going to do the exact same thing. So 3 more tiny little micro tasks, cross them off each time. The aim of the game is that by the end of, I don't know, an hour or by the end of the day, you have a little pile of scrunched up pieces of paper, which of course you can then chuck in the recycling. You don't need to keep them. But that visual reminder shows you actually, I've got a few things done here. And even if there's just one little tiny piece throwing it everywhere, you've still completed 3 tasks. And that in itself can be motivating because you're like, I can do some things. And often we totally underestimate quite how much we are doing. We think I've done nothing today. But if you really see all these little things written down, you have usually got quite a lot done. So list of 3 is the first thing you can try. The second thing you can try is just bargaining with yourself, essentially bribing yourself. So you can say, okay, I'm going to do this one task and then I'm going to reward myself. And your reward could be a nap. It could be sat watching TV. It could be going out. It could be a little sweet treat. Doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. Just reward yourself. Positive reinforcement. So that's the second one. And the third one is just being a bit kind to yourself, allowing yourself space and time to feel how you're feeling without pushing it away, without trying to be super strong and trying, right, I'm going to be motivated today, and then feeling really upset when you aren't. What you can do instead is just allow yourself some time and space to say, I'm having a bit of a bad day. Is there someone I can reach out to for a little bit of support, or do I just need a day of rest, looking after myself and doing whatever I need to do to feel okay today? Okay, so I hope those 3 tips were helpful. If you are really struggling and nothing is working and you're feeling really low and down and demotivated, check out the resources below this video for some advice on where you can reach out to next for some extra support. Okay, take care.